Up YouTube, it's I am That's Nicole, and I'm back again with another video. So I really wanted to do this story time series on my channel because I really have some stories to tell. I haven't did a story time since last November, I believe. So yeah, I just genuinely enjoy watching story times. I love hearing people drama and hearing people tell their stories, whether any type of story time. If it's a YouTuber that I like story times from, and of course I hate the fake ones, but all of the people who I watch, I know that the stories are genuine, so I really like hearing people's stories. So I had a few that I want to tell. Well, I have 1,000 story times that I want to tell on my channel, but I have this series that I really want to do. This series, as you can tell by the title or whatever I'm going to name the title, it's about my messed up experiences with my clients from hell. Now, my clients, I love my clients. My clients love me. You know, as if you don't know or if you know, whatever, I do hair and I do makeup sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, I have had a few run-ins with a few clients that can never ever book with me ever in life ever again. And I'm pretty sure they feel the same way or vice versa. I don't care. I just know how I feel. Okay, so today's story is going to be the time a client tried to fight me. And mind you, I only got 40 stories. Like, I have Psycho Granny. I got the time my client tried to scam me. I got the time my client tried to fight me, which is the one I want to tell today. And it's another one. It's another one that I can't think of right now, but I'm going to remember. But yeah, so let's get into this story. I hope I keep you guys entertained throughout the whole shebang, and I hope you guys are interested in hearing more of my stories. So yeah, so this story time takes place back in early 2016. I had just found out I was pregnant with my second son, which is my youngest. Well, of course. But yeah, I found out I was pregnant, and back then I was doing hair, but not really like I'm it's kind of like how I am. Somebody is texting me. I'll read it later. But it's kind of how I am now with the doing hair. It's like I do hair, I got a certain amount of clients, but I don't promote my work. Like, the most I would do is like upload a picture. Well, I guess that is promotion, but at the same time, like, it's different hair groups that people go to, like on Facebook. It's different hair groups they go to find clients, to find clientele. They post their work. You know, people find people go to this group to find stylists and stuff like that. Anyways, let me tell y'all a little bit more about it. So yeah, back then I was like, I was doing hair, but I don't even think I was posting like the hair that I was doing. Like, I was barely doing hair. Basically, I was playing with it. I really didn't care for it, and I found out I was pregnant, and I'm like, I got a second life that I'm bringing into this world. I already got my first son, who is expensive as heck. So I'm having another boy. Like, I can't. Well, I didn't know I was having a boy at this period of time, but I just knew that this is about to get even more expensive. So I'm like, I need to do something. I need to start promoting myself a little bit more. I need to take this hair stuff a little bit serious because I need to be pulling in a little bit more coin. Okay, so I found this hair group on Facebook. I think it was called Detroit's Ultimate Hair Nails MUA, something like that. It was something like that. So I requested to join the group, and I figured around that time, I'm like, I need to delete my personal page on Facebook for just obvious reasons. I just spent too much time on social media at that time, and I was like, I need to take my focus off of the entertainment part of social media and I need to focus on more of the business part. So I did delete my I deleted my personal page, and I made a hair page specifically for bringing in clients. So I did that, and I joined this group. So I started to post in a group, trying to, gain a bigger clientele and whatever. But around that time, I don't have the hair model supportive little I didn't have the hair model supportive little sister that I have today. Like, I don't, because I did used to do my little sister hair, but it's not like as frequently. Like, I'm her only hairstylist now, but she had multiple people doing her hair back then. So I didn't have the tester like how I do today. Like, if I want to do a style on my channel or something, I just call my little sister. She come over. I film myself doing it. But back then, when I had styles that I wanted to try to do, but I haven't did it before, I didn't have nobody to try it on. So I saw a couple of people posting, like, other people work in a group. Like, they'll post somebody work and say, like, models needed, specifically stating that this is not their work, but they just need somebody to come to them to get this style, to see if they can mimic the picture, see if they can do the style, so they can start promoting their own work and telling people, all right, I know how to do this. So I was like, that's a good idea. And it was this one girl that used to post in a group. She was a hairstylist, Lizard. Me and her had a little clash. So that's a story for a whole nother day. I'm not even gonna get into it. But it was this hairstylist who I think is amazing. Like, I hate her personality and I hate how she came at me, but I think her work is amazing still to this day. I still get clients bringing me her pictures. Like, she's amazing. So yeah, I liked her work, and it was a couple of styles that she posted in the group that I really liked it, that I really wanted to do on people and see if I can do it. So yeah, I took one of her pictures, and this is the actual picture that I was looking to recreate. This is actually not from the stylist I was talking about. It must have been a different picture that I was talking about, referring to that stylist. But when I went back on my hair page, it's deleted because the stylist later reported the picture. Specifically said, this is not my work. I just need a hair model. And because I was asking for a hair model, I was only going to charge her, I think I was saying, like, I was only going to charge them $25 or something like that, because I'm just trying to, I just basically want you to pay me for my time. You getting a free hairstyle. I don't play in people's heads, so I was definitely not going to mess that person up, whoever came. But I never did this style before, so I really wanted to, try to test it out on somebody. So a couple of girls, of course, they flocked to the post because it's somebody, you about to get a free hairstyle basically for little to nothing, chump change. So a couple of girls came to the post asking, yeah, they wanted to be the hair model. And it was this one particular girl who had said that she lived close to where I live, which I live downtown Detroit in some apartments. So yeah, she said she had lived down in my apartment complex recently. I know she didn't live there anymore, but she said that she'd have recently, and she could come as soon as tomorrow. So of course I picked her because everybody else wasn't trying to come that soon. So yeah, I told her, come on down, get your hair did. I promise I won't disappoint, basically. Now, I have not did this hairstyle before, and I wasn't able to go to the beauty supply with my client either. I don't know why. I don't think I offered either, but I know that she picked out her own hair, basically, for the style. So when she got to me, the hair was just like a little, well, not a little, a whole lot tighter than the actual curl of the picture. Do y'all remember Jazz Water hair, when we used to wear our hair in like the Jazz Water ponytails back in the day? That's the hair that she got. Well, it wasn't that hair, but it was something real similar versus what the hair was supposed to look like. And this is just a client who hair I did around that time because I was still looking for a hair model. So yeah, she she had picked the wrong hair, which it wasn't a problem. I was still, because I never did this style before, so I didn't even think it'd matter or nothing like that. So I was still gonna try to do her hair and whatever. So, you know, she's like, the girl, she comes sit in my chair, she's extremely nice. Like, I'm thinking like she's just an extremely nice girl. And she get to telling me how she lived, when she did live down here, people was breaking into her house and coming to her house every day to jump her. It was like a whole bunch of like just drama surrounding her, or what she was telling me. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, why people, like, what are you doing to people to make them act like this? Because I never I say to myself, period, but I never got into it, or, well, no, that's a lie, but I never really had problems with people in the area that I live in. But yeah, she was just telling me like a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but I'm just thinking like, wow, like what's wrong with this girl? And she was saying like, oh, I come down here all the time. Like, she was like, but I get a lot of people like that. Like, they come and they like sort of kind of try to be my friend, but which I'm not, like, I don't care about that, because I'm a genuinely nice person. But I'm just like, that's just my personality. Like, I love being to myself, staying to myself. Like, I think I only have about 3 friends. So and it ain't nothing that I did. It's just because I can have more friends. Like, I meet people all the time, but it's just like I would rather not be friend. I would rather not accept a lot of people into my personal life, because a lot of people come with a lot of drama, and I hate it. I like to stay out of it, so I would rather keep the 3 that I have. Like, even the 3 that I have, I go like long periods of time without talking to, but then, like, you know, it's no love lost, like, whenever I do talk to them, but that's neither here or there. Anywho, she was just telling me all this crazy stuff, and I was just like, I'm just talking to her, you know, and her hair is done at this point. So I'm explaining to her with the hair that she did buy, I was not able to mimic the curl pattern with her natural hair. Like, it was like a real tight spiral curl, where I can't, I don't know if a stylist can, but I just know that I can't. I cannot make somebody hair curl, you know, like that. So basically, I curled it to the best of my ability. If I have a picture of the style, I will put it on the screen, but I'm not sure. I curled it to the best of my ability, and I'm explaining to her she had picked the wrong hair. But the hairstyle wasn't ugly. It just wasn't exactly like the picture, because it was 2 different types of hair. So what else? Okay, so after that, she had asked me to do her eyebrows, which back then I only used to do my own makeup, and my makeup wasn't even that good back then, for real, because I think I used to wear like thick eyebrows. But she had asked me to do her eyebrows, and I agreed, because, you know, I used to always agree to do other people's eyebrows, even when I wasn't that good. Like, it was kind of just like a practice, but I still used to charge $15. Like, that's so this is basically how I did eyebrows back in 2016. Not too bad, but it wasn't that good. I was still practicing, but the $15 was for an arch and a fill. That's why my price was my price. Basically like 15 for my time, which I wasn't charging her that day though. I didn't tell her a price on the eyebrows. I wasn't going to charge her for the eyebrows at all. So I ended up getting the supplies, and I did her eyebrows. And then, okay, after I'm finished with her eyebrows, I gave her a mirror, and she said she expressed how she loved her hair and she loved her eyebrows. And then she told me if I ever needed to practice on anybody else, if I ever needed a style I wanted to do on anybody, call her first. She'll always come and be my hair model. After I did her hair and her eyebrows, and she expressed how much she loved her hair and her eyebrows, she paid me. Now, she paid me the 25 that I originally asked for, and then she tipped me $15, which I already charged $15 for eyebrows, but this was a tip, like, because I never told her I was going to charge her for the eyebrows at all. I don't know if she assumed that they were, well, she did assume that they were free, because I didn't, like I said, I wasn't even planning on charging her for the eyebrows. I was grateful for her trusting me and her coming and letting me try this style out on her. Like, I was grateful for that. So I really did the eyebrows for free. So the $15 was a tip, even though I charged $15 for eyebrows. So the next day come by, and I'm minding my business, probably still posting in a group, I don't know. But I do get a text from her, and she said, "Hey girl, how much would you charge me to do my eyebrows again?" So I told her my price, which has always been my price. Like, it's just like, first off, my eyebrows wasn't horrible, but they wasn't like how they are now. Like, my skills wasn't up to par like how they is now, but it's not like I didn't have no type of skill at all. Like, your eyebrows was, I'm gonna find a picture of some horrible eyebrows. Your eyebrows wasn't like that. They was just like eyebrows, and they wasn't boxy either. So she asked me how much I charged to do eyebrows. I told her $15, because that's always been my price. But once I text her back, I don't know what I was doing this day, but I was doing something, because I set my phone down and I went back into my room. So my phone was in the living room. So she ended up texting me, and I heard my phone go off from my room, but I didn't immediately, get up to see who texted me. When I come back in there and I pick up my phone, then I'm going to text you back. I'm going to respond to you. But if I'm busy doing something, I'm not about to run to my phone. Oh my God, somebody, like, you don't know what I'm doing at this point. Like, I can be on a client or anything. I wasn't, but you don't know that. I'm not reading your message and ignoring it. Like, I can see if after an hour, I can see if an hour go by or something, then you can be like, oh, she read my text and ignored it. Like, no. And it wasn't like she had an iPhone, so it wasn't no red under the message or none of that. Like, anywho, so I go in the room and I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I hear my phone go off. 15 minutes go by, I hear it go off again. So once it went off again, I'm like, okay, either it's the same person or somebody else is texting me. Let me go see who texted my phone. So I see I have 2 messages from her. Now, I don't see the first one that she texted me the first time. All I see is the second one. And she like, dang, what did she say? I'm trying to remember, y'all. This was 2016. But she said, dang, you really can't look out. I just came and I let you do my hair yesterday, and plus I tipped you $15. I can't believe you can't look out, or something like that. Like, trying to, like, it was something along that line, but it was a little bit more disrespectful, like trying to go in. And then she said, and plus my hair and my eyebrows wasn't all that anyways. Well, why are you trying to come back? That blew me, because you telling me, like, first off, when I did it, you told me how much you loved your hair and your eyebrows. Like, you kept saying that, oh my God, I love, and I'm trying to make sure ain't no makeup in my teeth. Have I been looking in the mirror the whole time? Anyways, I hate when clients do that, like, try to say, oh, how much they love their hair, but they really don't. Like, don't do that. Tell me the truth, because I don't want nobody to leave disappointed. I will try to fix it, if anything. So yeah, she was just like trying to go in, and then that's when I clicked on the message and I realized she had texted me before she sent that message and had said she only had this amount of money, could I look out for her, which I would have said yes. I would have said yes. Like, I don't have no problem looking out for anybody. Ask any of my clients. You come to me, you telling me, you know, I don't do it every time because I can't be too nice. But certain people, like, I always look out for, like, period. But especially if it's like a couple of dollars, like if it's something petty, like, of course, why wouldn't I look out? So yeah, so I text her back, like, first off, I didn't see the first message that you sent me. Second off, I would have said yes, but not that you being disrespectful and you doing all this extra. The answer is, of course, no. And thirdly, even though you tipped me the day before, even though you gave me $15 the day before, that's how much I charge. That's how much I charge. So, you know, you gave me the correct amount of money the day before. So, like, yeah, like, I can't, let me get my thoughts together. So, then she proceeds to text me again, and she says, oh, you talking crazy, like I don't know where you stay. Help this child. Help this child, Lord. But I'm looking like, she think I'm a bitch. She think I'm a bitch. Like, I was just, like, taken back because I have never had a client threaten me before. Like, it's I mean, it's one thing if you, oh, I'm not coming back no more, but you taking it there with me, like, you wanna fight because a couple of words, because of a misunderstanding that you misunderstood. Like, this ain't got nothing to do. You jumped the gun. You couldn't wait 15 minutes for me to text you back, and when I did, and you don't like the way I responded because I of course didn't like your response. You want to fight? So I'm like, what do that mean? Pull up. You know, like, one thing I don't play is people come to my house. Like, I don't do all that crazy. I don't fight at all. Like, I haven't fought since probably 10th grade high school. Like, that's the last time I've had an actual altercation. Like, but don't get it twisted though, because the last thing Destiny is a bitch. Period. So, you know, she's saying that, and I'm like, okay, we'll pull up, sweetie. She thought because of my attitude the day before, my personality the day before, that I was a punk. Which a lot of people get that misconstrued. Like, a lot of people have tried, like, I just know from past experience, ain't nobody did this recently, but I just know from past experiences, a lot of people tend to try me, and then when I bite back, they bag back. You know, because, like, of course, I've had a lot of verbal altercations in the past, like, thousands of them. But it have never came to blows, because it always start from people trying to talk to me crazy, thinking that I won't get crazy back. Like, it's never been that. Like, it's never been that. I'm quiet, I'm nice, I'm very polite, I'm all of that, but I'm not no bitch. So the girl, she get the line, like, okay, I'm on my way, or something like that. I'm beating your ass. Like, just a lot of ghetto. The total opposite of the person that I met the day before. Like, the day before, she was so nice. She was so friendly. She was so, we go hang out, all of that. But today, she like, the Incredible Hulk, whatever. She like a totally different person today. So I'm thinking in my head, like, no wonder why all this stuff happened to you. You is like, no wonder why all of this stuff is happening to you. Like, you are about drama. You are a psycho, first off, because I don't owe you a text back when you want a response. I'm gonna respond when I want to respond. I don't owe you anything. And if you jump the gun and want to fight me because I didn't text you back quick enough. You are crazy. That's why all of this stuff is happening to you, because you are crazy. So, yeah, I'm telling her, all right, you know, I was pregnant at the time. Of course, if she would have pulled up, she would have definitely got dealt with. Rather, I would have had to do it or had somebody else do it. She would have definitely got dealt with, period. Because don't come to my house. Don't disrespect me. Say whatever you got to say over the phone, over text message, whatever. But once you pull up outside... I don't know what to say after that, because I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Like, don't ever disrespect my house where my kids lay their head at, period. Don't do it. Anywho, so she was saying how she was on her way. I think she even said she had people with her, whatever. And I waited. Like, I literally waited all day for this girl to come. You know, I explained him the whole situation and whatever, and why it happened. And yeah, like, I think we just waited. Like, we just waited for her to come, and she never showed. And the whole thing that I got out of this was, she tried to try me. Like, she tried to talk to me crazy, thinking that I wasn't gonna talk back, thinking that I was gonna say, oh no girl, you know, you can come. No, it's not none of that. Don't ever try to talk to me crazy. Don't ever try to disrespect me. I don't like disrespect, because I don't disrespect nobody. Literally, I don't disrespect nobody. You ain't did nothing to me. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna show you the utmost respect. You know, like, a lot of people say, like, I got a resting bitch face. I don't look approachable, like, I look mean, but I don't, like, once they talk to me, like, I'm the nicest person that you can ever meet, like, period. So, yeah, she ended up not showing up, and I think she either blocked me on Facebook or something like that. I'm not sure, but I think she blocked me on Facebook. So, what I got out of it was, yeah, she just really didn't expect for my response to be as ignorant as her response. She thought that I couldn't stoop down to her level. So once I did, it made her back up. Like, she had to throw a threat out there to see, okay, what I'm gonna do with that, what I'm gonna say next. But once I challenged her threat, it was like she was done with it. She was done with the situation. She lied, said she was coming, but she didn't show up. And I never heard from that girl ever again. She have embarrassed herself on Facebook a couple of times after that, because she's like, something is wrong with her. Like, something is really wrong with her. But other than that, I have never heard from her again. Of course, she haven't tried to book another appointment or none of that. I ended up losing the hair page. I didn't lose the hair page, but I ended up having to change my name to the hair page. So, which made me stop being on a hair page. And I think I got kicked out of the group, but that's a whole different story for another day. It ain't had nothing to do with this situation, but I will be telling that story, because this story just made me remember that story. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Let me know if you want to hear the next one. The next one will most likely be Psycho Granny, because that story was even crazier than this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, be sure to like, thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Have you ever got into it with your stylist, or are you a stylist that have ever got into it with a client? Let me know. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.